There are a lot of amazing unique weapons in Fallout 4, but some of them are so well hidden that you can completely miss them. So in this video, I will be showing you the locations of a bunch of hidden unique weapons that you don't want to miss in Fallout 4. But before we get into this video, if you're a fan of the Fallout games and the Fallout TV show, click the link in the pinned comment below to join my Fallout Discord server, where you can find hundreds of other people to discuss all things Fallout with. And now let's get into these weapons. To get the first weapon on the list, you'll need to head over to the Libertalia location, which will be right here on your map. When you get here, make your way to the top of this big boat building, and here you'll find the captain's cabin. And sitting right here on this table, you'll find the legendary Fusil Terrible Shotgun. This is a very powerful legendary shotgun that will come with a high base damage, and the perk on it will increase the weapon's limb damage by 25%. But it will also greatly increase the weapon's recoil, but that won't really matter too much if you get close to your target. The next weapon on the list will be found at this unmarked pump house location, right here on your map. When you get here, you'll need to enter the pump house, and here you'll find this small puzzle. By pressing the buttons on this terminal, you'll enter a number above the button, and when you punch in the right code, the door to the right will open. The correct code for this puzzle is 10451. And in the new room behind the door, you'll find the legendary Gainer revolver. This revolver will have a starting base damage of 48, and the perk on it will make it set targets on fire, dealing an additional 15 damage. For the next weapon, you'll need to go to the Quincy Ruins area. When you get here, you'll be attacked by a large group of gunners. Along with them will be 4 mini-bosses, but the boss that we're looking for is Clint, who will be on the overpass above the ruins. If you kill Clint, you can loot the good intentions off of his body. This is a pretty good laser rifle that will come with a perk that will make critical hits done with this weapon apply the frenzy effect to your target, which will make that enemy attack other nearby enemies, basically becoming your ally for a short time. To get the next secret weapon, head over to the Dunwich Borers location. When you get here, you'll need to kill all of the raiders, then make your way to the underground tunnels. And at the end of the tunnel, you'll find this hole in the ground full of water. Now, if you're wearing power armor, you'll want to get out of it first, but then you can jump into the hole and swim down, and here you'll find Kremvh's tooth. This is a very overpowered melee weapon as it will do a lot of damage per hit, and the perk on it will apply both a bleed and poison effect to your target, which keeps constant pressure on them, making it harder for them to heal themselves. For the next secret weapon on the list, you will need to go to the University Point location right here on your map. Now when you get here, you'll need to look for the bank, then go to the left and use the side entrance to get into the bank. Then make your way down to the vault underneath the bank and unlock the vault door. In the room behind the vault door, you'll find a wall of safes, but you'll need to unlock the safe in the middle, and inside of that safe you'll find a button. Hitting that button will reveal a secret door on your right. And here on the table in this new room, you'll find the legendary Limitless potential laser rifle. This is a great weapon that will do some decent damage per shot, and the perk on this weapon will make it so you never need to reload this weapon, allowing you to shoot until you run out of ammo. To get the next weapon on the list, you'll need to head over to the Jamaica Plains location right here on your map. When you get here, you'll need to look for the town hall building, which will be in the center of the town, and then make your way to the basement of this location and work your way through the traps. Then you can use this terminal to unlock the next door, which will lead you to this room. And here on the right, you'll find the 2076 World Series baseball bat. Now, while this weapon may not do the most damage, the perk on it will give you a small chance to send enemies that you hit with it flying through the air. To get the next weapon on the list, you'll first need to reach level 20. Then you can go to the Oberlin Station settlement. From here, walk east until you reach this crashed UFO. Around the UFO, you'll find a trail of green blood that you can follow to this cave. And in this cave, you'll find an alien enemy that you can kill to get the secret alien blaster weapon. This isn't a legendary weapon, but it is a very strong weapon, and it will do a lot of damage. You can also bring it to a weapon bench to modify it to make it use a more common ammo type, as the alien blaster ammo that will come with it cannot be found in the game after you use it all. So if you want to keep using this weapon after you run out of ammo, you need to modify it to make it use a different type of ammo. The next weapon on the list can be found at Hubris Comics. When you enter the building, take out all of the ghouls, then look for this display case near the door. Inside of that locked display case, you'll find the legendary Grognak's Axe melee weapon. This is one of the best early game melee weapons due to its good starting base damage, and the perk on it will make this weapon stagger your enemies more when you hit them, and it will apply a bleed effect to your target, which will do more damage to them. You can also go to the top floor of the Hubris Comics location to find the Grognak's costume. This piece of legendary armor will increase your strength by 2 and make you do more damage with melee weapons, and it works very well with the Grognak's axe. The next secret weapon on this list can be found at Vault 111. When you get here, make your way to the Overseer's office. And here you'll find a display case with the Cryolator heavy weapon inside of it. This is another non-legendary weapon, but the Cryolator performs like a legendary weapon, due to the unique effect on it which will freeze and slow your targets while damaging them. You can also bring it to a weapons workbench to modify it to make it shoot longer range projectiles, making it an amazing all-around weapon that will hit very hard. To get the next weapon, head over to Walden Pond, which will be right here on your map. When you get here, look for this drain pipe that you can enter, which will take you into a raider hideout. Now there will only be 4 raiders in this raider hideout, and after you clear out all of them, you can make your way to this storage room at the end of the tunnel. And then you'll find the Big Jim legendary melee weapon right here on this table. This is another great melee weapon as it will do some good damage, and the perk on it will give you a 20% chance to cripple your target's leg every time you hit them. And to get the last secret weapon on the list, head over to Vault 81. When you get here, find somewhere outside of the vault to sit, and then wait for the vendor Cricket to show up. Cricket will be selling the legendary Spray and Pray SMG. This weapon will come with a 100 round mag, a suppressor, and it will have a high rate of fire. The perk on this weapon will make rounds fired from it explode on contact, dealing an additional 15 damage to every target around the explosion, making this a very strong weapon and worth all the caps that it costs. And those are a bunch of secret weapons that you don't want to miss in Fallout 4. But I would love to know what your favorite weapons are in the comments below, and thank you for watching.